Just days after the government put in place more stringent measures restricting movement in 4 COVID-19 hotspot counties in efforts aimed at combating COVID-19, Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho has issued a warning to individuals accessing illegal routes in efforts to gain access to the 4 counties mapped out as COVID-19 hotspots. Kibicho saying the government has stepped up efforts to combat COVID-19, this even as he called on Kenyans to adhere to the government's guidelines.
Started with 2 roadblocks when we gave the order on Monday, and you can hear now we are already at 22, meaning that we are continuing. And as we continue discovering them, we'll continue blocking. But all this is unnecessary if Kenyans understood that we are isolating Nairobi because Nairobi is where the epicenter of the spread of coronavirus is.
In Mandera, County Governor Ali Roba has called on the government to supply more COVID-19 test kits to the region. Roba stating that there was need to avail the kits soon enough as the county has run short of the kits. This coming as 2 individuals tested positive for the virus on Tuesday.
More than 30, people in quarantine, but we have no kits with which to send samples to Nairobi. We appeal to the Ministry of Health to urgently avail the kits to enable us forward samples for testing.
And an initiative that seeks to create awareness on preventive measures of COVID-19 has been launched in Kiambu County. Spearheaded by Kiambu County Tenants Welfare Association, the well-wishers led by the Association Secretary General Peter Runo says the initiative is one of the proactive measures towards eradicating the transmission of the virus. It was, however, business unusual after Kiambu County residents found roadblocks mounted on various highways. Public service vehicle operators lamenting over the latest development, saying they have been barred from traversing to Kiambu town.
Mimi naishi Ruiru na lakini nafanyia kazi hapa. Kutoka Ruiru kuna roadblocks, so wanakuja wakitufungia wakikuuliza maswali mahali unaenda. Isipokuwa ni venye nilikuwa na mgonjwa singeruhusiwa kupita. So sasa unaona imetoadhiri.
Meanwhile, the county government of Kisumu has established an emergency fund to fight COVID-19 and cushion the less fortunate who have been adversely hit by the effects of the pandemic. Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o says his administration has set aside 200 million shillings towards the kitty. This as Kisii County government received donations worth 11 million shillings geared towards intensifying the fight against COVID-19 spread.
We have therefore discussed extensively in the Kisumu Economic and Social Council, together with the county government, that we must establish a fund that will mitigate against the loss of livelihood, particularly among the vulnerable families in this county.
And vulnerable families in Laikipia County are set to benefit after the county government of Laikipia set aside 264 million shillings in efforts to cushion the families during the COVID-19 pandemic.
We are going to support households for a period of 2 months. We are going to provide a care package because we recognize that while we are asking people to stay at home, many people put food on their table on the basis of the activity of the day. So if that economic activity has collapsed, we must support them.
And a section of the clergy has called on the government to constitute a special committee to address the looming crisis among vulnerable members of the society so as to cushion them from the outbreak of coronavirus.
You also realize there are quite a number of people that have lost their jobs, they have their means of income. They need a lot of support with us at this particular moment. So we will be getting involved very soon with the social cycle support.
While in Nairobi, Covenant Clergy Alliance bishops and pastors held special prayers Thursday in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic. Led by their chair David Ngare, the members of the clergy prayed as they held flags of most affected countries seeking for divine intervention.
Came here to plead with God and to pray that our Father, who is full of mercy, will have mercy on us, will have mercy on the entire world. For God, we know His mercies are new every morning.
And in AIPCA, Gadaive Church in Kiharu constituency, Murang'a County, a section of the clergy called on Kenyans to adhere to the government directive so as to curb the spread of coronavirus.
Kanisa letu liko mstari wa mbele kupigana na vita hii ya ugonjwa wa coronavirus ambao umeingia katika nchi yetu. Tumewafunza watu wetu yale amri zote ambazo serikali imetoa.
Reporting for Channel 1 News, I'm Jackie Wambiru.